Hello, my loves. Welcome back. Welcome in to this tarot reading. I'm so sorry, I do have laundry going. I do have laundry going, so I am so sorry if you hear that. But y'all wanted me to look into, and I wanted to look into, by the way, not only you, but I, into the beautiful young child, 5-year-old Summer Wells. Now, I was gonna do this anyway. Someone suggested it. I was absolutely needs to be looked into again. Now, in my feed on YouTube pops up Nancy Grace. She doesn't let shit go. This woman does not let things fly under the radar. She's like, where is Summer Wells, right? It is not a cold case. This is an open case. There is a reward, okay? A hefty financial reward to finding Summer, or a tip that leads investigators to finding Summer, okay? Now, watching the Nancy Grace video, I watched about half of it. It was almost an hour long, and I just wanted to get into this. I wanted a few questions that we can tap into. So basically, through the video, I'm just going to be looking over here at my notes, so please excuse me as I shuffle. I will be reading the notes, and then we will dive into it. So FBI is now on the case. Basically, you know, an old interview of the mom, Candace. So we're going to do a reading on Candace. We're going to check her energy. We're going to see what cards come out for her in regards to her daughter. We're also going to do a separate reading on Dad, right, who is Don Wells. And we're going to look into Dad, okay? We also have, she has siblings, okay? She's got brothers. And the grandmother. Okay, the grandmother. We're going to do a reading on Grandma. We're going to pull some cards on Grandma. We're going to see what Grandma has to do with this, because she is absolutely part of this case. Don't not acknowledge Grandma. And you know sometimes old Southern people, they can play dumb. I would not let her play dumb. I would not let her play ignorant and dumb, okay? I would not. So basically there's like 3 main people in this case. There's Mom, Dad, and Grandma. And I guess Mom asked her siblings to watch her while they were outside. Now, Mom comes in and she's like, where's Summer? And this was literally like 2 minutes. So she asked she asked her brothers to watch her. She says 2 minutes later, she comes back and asks where Summer is. Come on. The boys go, she went downstairs to the basement to play with her toys, because there was a staircase, a secret staircase. This was not a staircase someone could just find. You would have to know where this staircase is. It was actually located under a bar. So there was a bar, staircase dropped into the basement, and that's where the parents and Summer's bedrooms were, okay? She lived down there. She slept down there in the basement, and authorities were like, this is basically child neglect, the way that she's living. Smelly, nasty, blacked out, grungy area. It was not suitable for a young child, okay? It probably wasn't suitable for a grown adult, okay? Let alone a child, okay? So this was not a place that someone would just find. Oh, let's just go grab this little girl in the basement. Oh, no. Someone would have had to alert the person that took her, okay, where exactly she was. And this person would have had to know exactly where to go get her. So this was, in my case, a setup. Now, I did make a makeshift pendulum. So we'll see if my makeshift pendulum works. It is with a pennant that I absolutely love. It's like a fertility goddess pennant. So it is very motherly. So I am hoping that it does, you know, work for us today. So we'll see about that. But anyway, this basement wasn't just like some, you know, it's like you hear the story, but the detectives are showing it on this video. So go watch this video, Nancy Grace video. So basically, this is an area where neighbors know each other. Everyone knows each other, right? This isn't a place where like there's strangers around. Strangers just don't come onto these properties, okay? So basically, they were saying that she could either have just walked off the property, okay, and nowhere to be found, so she walks off. Something happened to her by someone in the home, right? So someone hurts her or something in the home, okay? Or a stranger comes in, someone she doesn't know takes her. Okay, so there's 3 different types of scenarios where Summer could have disappeared, okay? The home was under construction. The driveway, super steep. So this person would have had to have a very big truck or at least a 4-wheel drive to get up, okay? To get down and get up this driveway. It was not an easy driveway to maneuver, okay? This wasn't a car. This wasn't just a car. This probably had to be like a utility vehicle, okay? A utility truck, something that could go up and down very steep rural areas, okay? Okay, I took lots of notes. Okay, the property was inherited by the father. His father left it to him. So this property wasn't even theirs. It was left to them. So they were there, you know, in it. And then they were actually trying to renovate it. So there was construction going on. The parents were charged with child neglect. So their other children were taken away from them. So right now they do not have any children with them presently. So that's good. The children are in foster care, so they are being taken care of by the state, okay, of Tennessee. There is a theory that Summer was fed to pigs. There was a pig farm at one point, a pig farm. So we're gonna see if she was indeed eaten by pigs. Hopefully my pendulum will let us know, or we can ask that if she was eaten by pigs. So yeah, we're gonna look into mom, we're gonna look into dad, we're gonna look into grandma. Right now they're opening an investigation. They got a tip on some friends of the fathers of Dawn, so they're looking into the friends. So we're gonna see if the friends had any knowledge of where Summer went, or if they were responsible for Summer going. Did the family tell someone that Summer was in the basement, right? So was there a phone call made? Yeah. All right, let's look into it. All right, let's go with mom. Let's look into mom. The mom, Candace of Summer Wells, in regards to her daughter. Can you please let us know anything you can about Summer's mom? Summer's mom, Candace. Okay, so this pretty much started about 8:30. Let me write that down so I can, the reading starts. Okay, I'm not liking this first card that's coming out. 2 of Wands. This is someone planning something, making plans, especially with long term. So I do believe that she had planned so far, and this is for entertainment purposes only, just a crazy mom reading energy from a tarot deck. There are no facts here whatsoever. But this is a card of planning. This is a card of progress. That aligns with a long-term goal and the people that you know. So far, I'm not liking this energy for mom at all when it comes to Summer. What else? What else for Mom Candace in regards to summer, please? Thank you. This is crazy. This is crazy. 2 of Swords again. The heart and the head. The heart making difficult choices, difficult decisions, facing inner conflicts about what's in your head and what's in your heart, but having to make this decision. I think she made a decision to do this. I'm sorry. These are basically the same 2 cards, so these confirm each other. And also the person in this picture is blindfolded, so she's playing dumb. She's playing dumb and acting like she don't know nothing. Have these people even taken lie detector tests? I really hope so. I'm assuming they have. Thank you. All right, we got the Ace of Wands. That's someone wanting a new beginning. Someone wanting a new beginning. It's a card of taking action. Having the courage to follow through with something. I'm gonna say this was probably creative and strategic on the mother's part so far. All right, let's get one more card, please. One more card. This is so wild, you guys. Look at this. Ace of Swords. Wow, look at this, you guys. This is so uncanny. Clarity, new ideas, mental power, truth breakthroughs. This is so crazy. So we got the 2 of Wands, 2 of Swords, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. Again, confirming the same, basically the same thing twice. That is wild to me. That is so wild to me. In the back of the deck, we've got the King of Wands, so I'm guessing that this is Dad. You know what I think? I think Mom went along with it, but it was Dad's idea. I think Mom went along with it. It was not easy for her. But in the end, where she kind of was confused about the situation, she was like, okay, I'll do it. Oh yeah, that makes sense. You know what I mean? Yeah, that makes sense, especially when it comes to their long-term goals. So let's look into Dad. So far, I don't think it was Mom's idea, but she was a player in it. I think this is our guy, so I'm gonna shuffle and we'll see if he comes out. It's kind of interesting to me how we didn't have any major arcana, right? So no major arcana came out for Mom. So I don't think she was the main player in it. But she decided to go along with it. And she definitely fueled it. She definitely set it up and fueled it. She had a part in it. All right, let's tap into Dad, Dawn's energy when it comes to summer. Dawn. What does Dawn have to do with this in terms of summer? Okay, so this is interesting. So we have the Four of Cups. So just not being happy about something, not accepting something, not wanting to accept something. Happiness coming from the actions that you take, considering new possibilities. So this is very interesting. We have the Queen of Pentacles showing up. I wonder if this is mom, or this is or his wife, or this is grandma. So let's see, let's get a few more cards for Dad, and then we'll clarify who the Queen is. Dad's energy as far as summer is concerned. Cards for Dad's energy as far as... Okay, this is weird. So coming out as the Three of Cups. So celebrating something. This is an announcement of some kind. Community. Friendship. Friendship. Remember when I said there's three main people involved? This could be third person party, a friend, a third person, a friend that comes in. Let's get one more card for Dad. We'll see who's on the back of the deck. Now I want to see who the Queen of Pentacles is. One more card for Dad, please, in terms of summer. Thank you. Okay. All right, so Dad got the Six of Swords. So moving from the past to a brighter future. So I think he does just want this to go away. But yeah, leaving a situation or relationship, time to let go of that. So I just think he basically wants this to be over. Ace of Swords is in the back of the deck. So let's find out who the Queen of Pentacles is. Who is this? Please tell me who the Queen of Pentacles is. Or what does she have to do with Summer or the Dad? Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles. Two cards came out for that. Okay, coming out for the Queen of Pentacles, the Sun card, right? There's a little baby riding the horse on this one. This could be representing summer, which is vitality, positivity, joy, enjoying life. And the Magician, making her disappear. I'm getting making her disappear, making Summer disappear, manifesting this, being very creative while manifesting this. Creativity definitely came into play when it comes to the people in Summer's life. Creativity. There's creativity all over this reading. In Mom's reading, there was creativity. There's so many cards here that say creativity. And also with confidence. Also with confidence. So creativity and confidence come up a lot here. All right. Let's see what Dad's not happy about. What's the Four of Cups? What's Dad not happy about or not wanting to take on? Maybe he's not happy with his life that was given him. Maybe he's not happy with his life. And he started being more open-minded to new possibilities when it came to Summer. Yeah, okay, High Priestess is coming out for the Four of Cups. So these are, you know, the unspoken. She's a card of mystery. And keeping secrets. Keeping secrets. Keeping secrets. Yeah, and again, a collaboration of three people. A third party, again, confirming. It's so crazy how the same cards, just different suits are here. That is incredible to me. I'm so glad you guys are here with me doing this. The Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles, third person party, three people involved. All right. Let's tap into Grandma's energy. We're not dismissing Grandma. We are not dismissing Grandma. She's a big part of this. Don't let Grandma play dumb. I'm hearing that. Do not let Grandma make you for a damn fool. I don't even know if Grandma's still living with this couple. They should have probably taken Grandma away. Put Grandma in some foster care, because these people, if they can't take care of their children, there's no way they can take care of an elderly person as well. You know, the elderly are just as vulnerable as children, right? All right, let's look at Grandma's energy when it comes to Summer Wells. Show us Grandma's energy when it comes to Summer. Sorry, you guys. You? So I think what I'm getting from the Knight of Wands in reverse is that she didn't do anything to stop it. She knew that there were like these again, a lack of passion, lack of action, recklessness, taking unnecessary risks. So I think, I think she knows, but she's playing dumb. She's playing dumb. Okay, we have her being worried about it. So anxiety, fear. So this is really eating at her. This is really, she can't sleep at night. She has depression over this. I wonder if Summer visits her in her dreams and she would call that a nightmare. I think she's being visited. It says that the Nine of Swords, in order to, you know, face this worry, fear, depression, nightmares, is to find a solution. So I wonder if Grandma actually confesses everything. I wonder if Grandma just has a breakdown and confesses everything, taking unnecessary risks, being recklessness. I wonder if Grandma spills the beans. I mean, all of a sudden her memory comes back, right? All of a sudden her memory comes back. Oh, I bet you. Oh my God, if this turns out to like come out in the news, holy moly. Grandma. Yeah, she's struggling. Yes, she's struggling. Look at this, you guys. We have Temperance. It's all a matter of time. It's all how much of this can Grandma endure before she just breaks down and snaps? How much more of this can she take? She can only take this in so many doses. Okay, here's what I'm getting. Once she spills the beans, that's what I'm hearing, spills the beans. Once she talks, she will then regain balance, harmony, start to heal. Yeah, she's so heartbroken. She's so heartbroken over this. This is eating her alive. It's literally eating her alive. I'm not saying she's innocent, but you know, there's the angel here, right? Oh, Grandma's the little angel. Do not discount Grandma. Do not do that. Yeah, oh, I'm so innocent. She's just like a child. Remember I said that? Old people are just like children. This is basically a card of innocence, generosity, and children. Wow. All right. Sorry, you guys. My chest is itchy. All right, let's look into the friends that are being investigated right now. And then we'll get my pendulum out and see if my pendulum works at all. My homemade pendulum. You can turn anything into a pendulum as long as it's hanging by a string. Let's look into the new investigation of the friends. The friends are about 16 minutes away from the home. They're 16 minutes from Summer's home. All right, let's look into the friends that are being investigated. So family, friends being investigated. What is their energy in regards to Summer? The friends that are under investigation at this time. What is their energy? Thank you. Okay. Ooh, okay. So some type of involvement, right? The Lovers doesn't have to be love. It is a decision. It is a choice. It is decisions and choices that you make about the relationships and people in your life. So I'm going to say that they are not innocent. This is keeping harmony. This is keeping harmony between those people. And then the Ace of Wands is here, which was Mom's card, but Ace of Wands is here. This is creating that new beginning with confidence and creativity. In the back of the deck, there's Summer. I'm probably going to say the Sun is Summer's card. It's basically acknowledged itself, made itself known twice now. So that's incredible. That's incredible to me. The neighbors, the family, friends being investigated right now. What is their energy in regards to Summer? Thank you. Okay, the Sun. Okay, thank you. All right. We got the Star card coming out. The Star is a lot like the Sun. It does see hope and faith, though, in dark times. And being able to rest. Finally being able to rest. So now they're being targeted, right? They're being targeted in this investigation. So this is taking a lot out of them. I don't know. We have the Ace of Cups here in the back. Ace of Cups. So again, new beginning. When it comes to love, we have the Lovers here. I don't know. Let's see what the Lovers is. Maybe I'm not reading into the Lovers card correctly. What is the Lovers card, please? You know what's crazy is the time she was taken was in June. I think it was like June 15th, and this card is mid-May through mid-June. So the Lovers is the time frame in which Summer was abducted. So that's interesting. Okay. Okay, so this is showing me the Lovers, people who are charitable, who give as well as receive. I wonder if they were, I don't think they would be paid. I don't think they would be paid off. This family did not have money. This family did not have money. Nothing like that. Well, this leads me to believe that they were compassionate type of people. So maybe I have it wrong here. I don't know. Let's look at the Star since it's major arcana. What's the Star card? Okay. Interesting. Okay, thank you. All right, we have the moving on card. So 6 of Swords presenting itself again. So wanting to move on, you know, just leaving this behind, moving to somewhere better. Just like the Dad's card, we do have the Knight of Pentacles here. So slow moving energy, but also reliable. Hardworking. What's practical? All right. I don't know, you guys. I'm a little confused on when it comes to the neighbors. Do we trust them or not? You guys let me know if you would trust the neighbors with these cards that came out. And then Ace of Swords is in the back again. Ace of Swords presenting itself again. That's a very repetitive card, isn't it? Wasn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? All right, let me shuffle these real quick. Let's ask my pendulum a few questions. Let me ask my pendulum a few questions. I'm going to put my, okay. All right, so this is my pennant. Okay, is my real name Kat? No, it's not. Thank you. Okay. Was I born in California? Was I born in California? Yes, I was. Okay, thank you. All right, so we have confirmation. It's just a little slow moving, I think, with the string, maybe, you know, and the energy. It's not as strong, but it's there. It'll work. Okay, so let's ask. First, let's ask if Summer is still alive. Is Summer Wells still alive? Okay, thank you. Does Mom know what happened to Summer? Does Mom know what happened to Summer? She doesn't know. I think I got this for her in my last reading. Mom doesn't know what happened to Summer. Okay, does the father know? Does Don know what happened to Summer? Does the father know what happened to Summer? Okay, so the father knows. Father knows, mother doesn't. The dad is so dumb. He actually put a statement on live camera that he knew right away that Summer had been abducted. Who says that about their child that had just gone missing? I know for a fact that someone came and took her. Oh, do you? He's so dumb. He must have been so drunk when he made that statement. Okay. Do the neighbors, do the family friends know what happened to Summer? Okay. Did Dad make contact with someone who came and took her? Did Dad make contact with someone that came and took her? Did Summer know this person who took her? Did Summer know this person? Was Summer familiar with this person that took her? That's probably why she went with them. Okay. Okay, let's ask this. Was Summer fed to pigs? Was she fed to hogs? No. Okay, so no pig farm. That's good. That's good. No pig farm. Okay. Will investigators get a tip that will lead them to Summer Wells' body? Will they ever find Summer Wells? I got this last time, you guys. I got this last time in my reading that she will not be found. Look at that. Look at that energy coming from this pendulum, you guys. I am not moving this, not one bit. I think the guy said that like only 1% of people that go missing from their home are never found. Summer Wells is going to be this 1% that is never found. Does Grandma know? Did I ask this already? Does Grandma know who took her? Does Grandma know? Grandma knows? Grandma knows. Dad and Grandma were in on it? Okay, does Mom know? Does Mom know? Mom does not know. Mom is not in on it? She's not in on it? Okay. All right. Mom is in the clear. Dad and Grandma. Will the grandmother ever confess? Will the grandmother ever confess? No, she won't. She won't, but she can't sleep and she's having anxiety and depression over it. Okay. All right. I want to see why. Summer was taken. Why? Why would her father want her taken? And I do wonder if the other kids were next. You know what I mean? Like they were just getting rid of them one by one. I don't know if they'd be that stupid. All right. Okay, so we asked why would Dad want Summer gone? And the 10 of Swords came, which is basically ultimate death. But this card actually represents being at your rock bottom, being at your worst, and actually pulling through is what this card represents. It's having the betrayal, the loss, the endings. Okay, so Judgment Day, being accountable for your actions. So Dad, why did they want Summer gone? Just having an epiphany. And then the Moon cards here, which I don't like. The Unknown. An illusion, something looking a certain way, but it's not. Something looking a certain way, but it's not. You know what? Have you guys seen The Man in the Moon? It's a beautiful movie with Reese Witherspoon, The Man in the Moon. If you haven't watched it, watch that movie. It's absolutely beautiful, amazing movie. The Man in the Moon. This reminds me of like only the moon knows. Only the moon really knows where Summer is and what's happened here. Ask the Man in the Moon. You know, they probably need to ask the psychic. They should really get a psychic investigator. I don't know why, cops and FBI just can't work with psychic investigators. I just don't understand it. But here we do have the Five of Pentacles. So feeling a lack. I have a lack of everything. A lack mentality. So again, living in poverty, that's absolutely confirming their living situation. So something happened where something hit a rock bottom. There was some type of awakening and someone taking action. And then we have here the mystery and the illusion of something not looking the way it really is. And then we have the hardship, poverty, insecurity, isolation. So I am guessing that he just decided that she shouldn't be there anymore because of their living conditions, and that was the only way to rid her of what she was going through. Good Lord. We have the King of Swords here in the back, the King of Swords. Maybe we should look into him. Let's look into the King of Swords. All right, let's ask what this Ten of Swords is. This pain and loss and endings. What's the Ten of Swords? Okay, thank you. What's the Ten of Swords? The Tower moment. Absolute destruction. You could call this rock bottom when something happens. When something happens. So something happened. Something happened to make him hit rock bottom. Something suddenly changed in their life. Or, you know, this could be the abduction itself. But the Tower here makes sense. Thank you. Tower here makes sense. What's the Judgment? Wow, wow, wow. You guys, I'm getting repeating cards. I'm literally getting cards. I'm literally getting cards that mean the exact same thing back to back. The Tower and the World are when a cycle ends, something is destroyed because it's complete. And it has to end so something new can grow or take its place. This is a completion. Like the ultimate fulfillment of having your child disappear. Good Lord. This dad is not in a good headspace. We have to see what the moon is. Please tell us what the moon is. What is this mystery and illusion? What's the moon card? Okay. Okay, so this is interesting. I asked what the moon card was and we got the Page of Swords. So someone younger, this is a person to me. Someone who really doesn't know what they're doing, possibly. They're still kind of in their learning phase of life. They're very curious about life, communicating in some way. Again, the word confidence, having confidence here. So confidence and creativity are kind of like these revolving, you know, or reoccurring words in these cards. All right, let's see who the Page of Swords is. What's the Page of Swords? Okay, thank you. That's interesting. So the 7 of Cups came, but it decided to flip over on me. So it flipped itself into reverse because my cards are not in reversal. So confusion, indecision, and a lack of focus here when it comes to the moon of the unknown. I wonder if this has to do with people that are on the case. This is such a mystery, right? This whole case is such a mystery. They might even be asking young people to step up and intellectually pursue this. You know, these young minds, you know how you have someone who's been in the field for 30 years and whatnot, and they're like the expert? Well, maybe we should just bring in the newbies. Like, we need to do something different, right? We need to learn new things. We need to explore what's around us. And we also need some new perspective. We also need new perspectives because we are confused. We do not know what to do at this point. And honestly, they still have people on the case, but they might be, you know, sidetracking and losing their focus a little bit. But maybe by bringing someone new in, a newbie, bringing someone new here might help. All right, let's see what the King of Swords is. Who's the King of Swords? Who I see here? But they wanted her gone because something needed to change. Something needed to be gone so something else could come in. And I think it had to do with their living situation, quite honestly. So the King of Swords is confirmed by the 5 of Cups. So absolute regret. Loss, again, coming in loss. New opportunities are all around you. And then we have the Strength card coming out, having the strength, the courage, the willpower. Overcoming an obstacle. Overcoming an obstacle. All right, let's get a message from beautiful Summer. And I just ran out of my lighter fluid, went out in my lighter stick, so I couldn't light a candle for her. I haven't been able to light any of my candles. Anything Summer wants us to know, and then we're going to end this. It's going to be about an hour video, so hopefully you guys are still here hanging in. I appreciate if you are. I appreciate you guys watching it, subscribing. I appreciate you all commenting. I'm just here to help. You know, I'm not really here. Unfortunately, I still can't do my my lives. It's still kicking me off, so I'm just going to take it as a sign, I guess. All right, a note from Summer. What does she want us to know? A message from beautiful Summer. Tell us anything you want us to know, dear, about anything. It could be something about you. It could be something about your parents, something about your case that no one knows. It could be a secret that you have that no one knows. Tell us anything you want us to know, Summer, and we'll try to figure it out, love. Dang it. My card fell on the floor. I don't like that. Me not like it. Alright, let's see what it is. Sorry, you guys. Give me a Okay. I mean, I guess I could take it. I usually don't. We'll put it back in. If it's meant to come out, it'll come out. Okay, so we have the Six of Wands, which is a beautiful card. Excuse me, it's a beautiful card of success and being recognized, being victorious, stepping into a leadership role, inspiring others. So maybe this is saying that in the little time she was here, I don't know what that is. We'll have to see. Let's get a few more cards for her and then we'll get some clarifiers. Are you hungry? Okay. One of my doggies is hungry. Okay. All right. Get you in just a minute, okay? Give me a minute. I know. She's hungry. She wants to eat. All right. Showing up next, the Two of Cups. So that's interesting. That's two people being in harmony. A partnership. Balance. Really liking each other. Feelings mutual. Okay. Okay, so determination coming out twice. So Nine of Wands, when you feel like you can't go anymore, you're so determined, resilient at that point. Gathering the courage and strength as well to keep going. Overcoming challenges. Okay, thank you. This is an interesting little message from a beautiful little girl, isn't it? I mean, you know, she could be up there and be 23, you know what I mean? I don't know. Guess she could be any age she wants to be. So Knight of Pentacles is coming out again. Remember we got this? We got this card during this reading. The Knight of Pentacles. Why is he here? Let's find out. And Two of Swords is here again. So that's a repeating card. Okay. All right. What's the Six of Wands? Thank you. That was funny. It came out and did like this little flick and a pop right onto the card. It's literally laying right over the card. Oh, it flipped in reverse. A lost opportunity. Lack of planning, financial loss, and a mischance. It's the Two of Cups. I hope she doesn't blame herself. I hope she does not blame herself for this. What's the Two of Cups? Thank you guys for hanging in there during the shuffling. Some of you guys really like the shuffling phase, so enjoy if you like it. Click off if you don't. I totally understand and get it. You know, maybe watch my videos when you're doing something, right? You know, like you're doing the laundry or you're doing the dishes. Okay, so again, the Ace of Wands coming out 3 times now. I believe it's been 3 times. The number 3. The Ace of Pentacles, or the Ace of Wands, when it comes to these 2 people basically in a relationship. So maybe these are her parents. Her parents wanting a new beginning and doing so creatively and with confidence. Because of a financial loss when there should have been success, right? But we should have been successful. This should have been victorious. Well, not really. It was an absolute loss, a lack of planning. All right. Well, what's the 9 of Wands? Let's just get clarifiers for everything. So maybe we can really dive deep into her message for us. This is our last question, so I think I just want to hang on to mainly. Hang on to her a little bit longer. 9 of Wands. Okay, thank you. Ooh, that was really spooky. I don't know if you saw how that card maneuvered its way sideways, but this typically is family. You know, it's a celebration card, community, sideways. So celebration, harmony, homecoming, community. Remember, this was kind of like the 3 of Cups, wasn't it? This is kind of like that announcement, you know, community, friendship, family. In its reverse, disharmony, delayed celebration, unstable home life, lack of community, and instability. So, yeah. They just didn't want to keep her. They just didn't, straight up just didn't want her there. They just straight up thought that new opportunities would arise once she's gone. That breaks my heart. Who's the Knight of Pentacles? Maybe this is a brother? Tell us about the Knight of Pentacles, please. You know what's kind of crazy? If you look at the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and then you look at this card in its reversal, because it's sideways, right? So we can read reversals too. They almost identically match each other when it comes to the descriptions there. Sorry, you guys, I do think it's backwards. But they're very, very, very similar. The 4 of Wands is very similar, reversed to the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Who's the Knight of Pentacles? Thank you. Oh, interesting. All right, so Knight of Pentacles is confirmed, or yeah, with the Strength card. So again, remaining focused, inner strength, bravery, control, being in control. Being in control. What's the Two of Swords? Thank you. Emotions and logic, the balance and difficult decisions and choices. Okay, Judgment, being accountable for your decisions and your actions. Oh my gosh, and the difficult decisions you made and the compromises. Being held accountable, maybe feeling judged, but also having an awakening. So I'm just guessing. Just my guess, just my opinion. No facts here, but that this decision was made, this difficult decision was made because of someone wanting a different life that they weren't able to have because of having her. I do believe she was the youngest one, right? The story is so sad, you guys. It's so sad. Let's ask Summer if she could give us one card. What would it be? Summer, if you could give us one card, what would it be? One. Any card from, how many cards are in here? 78 cards? One card, Summer. Give us one card. Any card. Give us one card to focus on, if you could focus on any card. Okay, I do wonder if she is haunting them, if she's not allowing some of them to sleep. Again, find the solution. The solution to this is to confess. The solution to your depression, your anxiety, your sleepless nights, and being haunted is to confess. What's the Nine of Swords? Thank you. Okay, I forgot what sign Summer Wells was. But we literally have the Queen of Swords popping out here. Queen of Swords. She is the one putting the sword into everyone's thoughts. What's the Queen of Swords? Okay, 2 cards for the Queen of Swords. Interesting. King of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, I wonder if these are her parents. Something maybe about her parents having a new financial beginning because now all the kids are gone. Okay, you remember when I said that Summer was the first kid to go and then they were going to try to get rid of the rest? So you can't arrest the parents because there's no proof There's no proof that the parents did it. They haven't been able to find the evidence that the parents set her up, got the person, right? She's just been abducted. You can't arrest people just to arrest them. So I think they wanted their children eliminated. The parents wanted their children eliminated so they could have this new beginning of abundance. They were manifesting this. I guess maybe not the mom, right? Because it said repeatedly the mom did not know, but the grandma and the father did. A manifestation of a new opportunity in money. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna lay this to rest, and let me know what you thought about it. I'm not sure what to think. It makes me very sad, though, that this had to happen to poor little Summer, and keep her in your thoughts, and maybe try to channel her in if any of you do that. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys come up with if you've done readings on Summer, and some of these cards, repeating cards, especially the confidence and creativity when it comes to her being taken, have to do with anything. So love you guys. Bye.